Hello Libra, Linus Intuition here doing your reading. So Libra, we're doing things a little bit differently this week, okay? This is your Mercury Retrograde reading. So pre-shadow period started on the 4th of June. The actual Mercury retrograde started on the 18th of June and goes until the 12th of July, and post-shadow phase ends on the 26th of July, okay? So I definitely feel these readings are going to be beneficial to the collective, as it allows us to see the relevant work, lessons and challenges that we are likely to face during this time, okay? So let's go ahead and jump straight in. What inner work can Libra face? What inner work can Libra focus on during this time? Interesting. Oh. Inner work to focus on. We have the Queen of Wands. Aries energy. Interesting. This feels like another person. I'm not gonna lie, this feels like another person. Libra, I feel like your focus at this time is with a feminine energy. Okay, someone you were very attracted to. I feel like this person is very much a go-get-em sort of person, right? This could be male or female, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I just feel like someone asked that question. Yeah, but your focus is on this feminine energy. I do feel like you want some sort of new beginning with this person. Okay, whether you know this person on an intimate level or not at this point, there is some sort of opportunity for a new beginning here wrapped up with this person. Okay, whether this is what is the word I'm looking for, please? I'm just hearing logistical, but I know that's not a word. Whether this is totally mind blanking here. Interesting. Y'all don't want me to say it. Okay, whether this idea of a new beginning with this person is rational and logical or not, I do feel that there is a heavy focus on whoever this person is to you. Okay, Libra? Alrighty. Wow, okay. So the challenge here, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so your challenge, Virgo, is gaining a new perspective. Okay, gaining a new perspective when it comes to romance. This does feel very romantical. Interesting. Sorry, that was for me. Moving forward. So the challenge here, Libra, is gaining a new perspective, okay? I also feel for some, there is some sort of lesson that you recently learned, and the challenge is integrating that lesson into your everyday life in relation to romance and how you go about that and how you nurture that on a daily basis, okay? Let me just get some water. Interesting. What comes through really strong is there is a parent-child dynamic that is coming in really strong, and there is a challenge wrapped up in this. Libra, I do feel like you are external to this parent-child dynamic. Okay, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not a parent to this child that you're witnessing, right, this experience with. I just feel like you are not first-hand experiencing whatever it is that's happening with this parent-child dynamic. Okay. So this dynamic that I'm picking up on, there is a tendency for this to be explosive. Okay, the Page of Pentacles usually represents like a younger child, whereas a Knight is more of like the teenage sort of early 20s, you know, period. But I do feel that this dynamic, the child involved with this is older. Thank you. Okay. The reason why they're showing up as a Page of Pentacles is because the person, the parental figure, right, well, not only treats this child as a child despite how old they are, but there is this energy of trying to keep them there, right? Keep them at a specific age where there's feminine energy, right? Because it's the Queen of Wands, remains in control over this child. Okay, so just bring that to your awareness if that resonates for you. What is the lesson to be learned for Libra, please? Lesson to be learned for Libra. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Yep. Lesson to be learned. We have the Hangman in reverse, Piscean energy. Having that new perspective, right? Having a change in perspective, integrating that into your being. This, again, is having a new perspective. You know, seeing things clearly. Having the relevant epiphanies. Okay, for this parent-child dynamic that I'm picking up on, the lesson here for you, Libra, I'm just going to call you Leo. Interesting. You could be dealing with the Leo. We'll just throw that out there, right? But the lesson here is seeing the situation with this parent-child dynamic from the highest perspective, taking into consideration the highest good of all, okay? But also allowing yourself to remain detached from this, okay? There is a sense of allowing this to work out the way that it needs to work out, but also, oh, that's going to be hard, isn't it? That is a lesson. But also still allowing your input, your opinion on the situation to be heard. But again, having this opinion from a detached point of view, not allowing yourself to attach directly to this dynamic, right? If that makes sense. Right, for others of you, where you are learning a new perspective, right? Learning a relevant lesson and integrating that into your being. The main lesson here is not allowing yourself to revert back to old ways of doing things, okay? Having that realization, that change in perspective, whatever it is for you, right? Allowing that to become the new center for the way that you view other things in your life, other aspects in your life, okay? How can Libra, wow, I've already cleared Leo out of my energy. That's almost a habit for your readings, Libra. Interesting. How can Libra use Mercury Retrograde to their advantage, please? How can Virgo use... Because that's frustrating. That is so frustrating. How can Libra use Mercury Retrograde to their advantage, please? Thank you. Oh. That's not an advantage. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, in your advantage. Yeah, this doesn't feel like an advantage, right? I feel like this is the divine's way of letting you know that sometimes we can put a blindfold on and ignore the situation that we are finding around ourselves, right? Through allowing the blindfold to be put on so we don't have to deal with whatever it is we don't want to deal with, we are creating a metaphoric trap for ourselves, right? This blindfold is creating so I'm just trying to work out how this feels. Yeah, it's like this blindfold is it's metaphoric, right? Detachment. Okay. Okay. I think I got it, Libra. I think I got it. So this energy, this Eight of Swords, I feel like when it comes to things that you don't want to deal with, Libra, you put on this metaphoric blindfold so you don't have to deal with, you don't have to see, you don't have to experience whatever it is that you don't want to experience, okay? There is a detachment from your reality through this metaphoric blindfold, right? Okay? There is a need to work through that energy, okay? Again, I don't feel like it's an advantage at all. I feel like the divine wants your awareness to be brought here. Okay, you are an equal part of this dynamic. An equal part, right? This is definitely about that parent-child dynamic. You're definitely a part of this. Right. That's real. Libra, that is so contradictory. I know how it sounds. I'm trying to work my way through it. I'm just like, brain freeze. So with the Hangman being here in reverse, they're asking you to see this situation from the highest perspective of all, with the highest good of all at heart, right? Allowing yourself to remain detached from it, but also having your input and your opinion heard on this parent-child dynamic. Okay, and I do feel that with this Eight of Swords being here, there is a difference between this detachment, right, and this detachment. They're two completely different things, and I do feel that there is a recognizing of the difference. Okay, so Libra, I hope this made sense for you at the end. It definitely made sense for me at the end, but please let me know. Also, any relevant feedback onto this for this reading, is greatly appreciated. So until next time, Libra, we'll see you later.